Okay, so where are we? We're in a New Mexican
Milan.
place. No, we're not in Milan.
Grants.
Grants, New Mexico. And today was Kitty Day. The props have been found and located, and now there are themes.
And we have made people at Sonic and McDonald's happy because of the ears.
We wondered why people at gas stations were talking to us. But, well, dudes, because we're awesome.
Yeah.
Totally badass. Cha.
It's such a great angle. Oh, the necks.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's slightly better. Now I only have...
Now we have to do duck face. So we escaped California. We made it to Arizona last night.
Yes.
We were in Kingman. Kingman was...
Yes.
Yeah. Kingman was a good town. It was good to us. It has the sign... No, it was Flagstaff that had the Welcome Martians sign.
Yes, Welcome Martians.
Yep. And we had...
We're a little fried.
Huh?
We're a little brain fried
We're
right
so
now.
tired. We had hoped to make it all the way to Pampa, Texas. Sorry, Sin. I don't know that we're going to get to see you. Then I had readjusted my expectations to Tucumcari, New Mexico. And then we readjusted them to Albuquerque. And we are west of Albuquerque. We're going to get there when we get there.
But we could have gone to Albuquerque tonight. We made the conscious decision not to do so because dog accepting hotels are only in the most sketch areas of town.
Yeah.
And so we decided a little late, but not dead, was good. Which is, I think, what it says.
Or hopefully with our belongings.
Yes.
Yes, because slow is better than dead. We saw that on variable message signs, and also DUI.
It's not just
It's
booze.
not just booze. It's
meds impaired too.
Meds impaired too. Now,
also does not rhyme.
None of them rhyme, and they're not catchy. See, they're hard to remember. So, booze and pills impair your skills.
With a Z, so that you're hip.
Yeah, it's really appealing to the young people. And I don't know about the slow.
Slow and steady keeps you not deady.
It needs work, but we're just there are no bad ideas. You just throw them all out there.
Exactly. Yes, and.
Yes, and. Yes, please.
Oh, it's better. And then your hair.
I just had an earectomy. Oh God.
What the shit?
The ears are on the floor.
All right. Okay, come back here. Here, I'll throw my ears off too. There.
Here, we can pretend that they're on our heads.
I don't even know where mine went. There we go.
Oh God, my face is red. Okay.
The air conditioning does not go lower than 76 in here.
We could open a window, but we actually scored a first floor room for a change.
And so God only knows what could be lurking out
in the
there.
wilds of France, New Mexico.
France. Oh, Grants. We are from France.
We are from France. We are to cone my cone. So, what have we learned today?
We've learned
many things.
We've learned
that Eastern Arizona goes on forever, but I knew that. And the minute you cross the line into New Mexico, it gets really pretty.
No idea why.
We did not stop at the Continental Divide because it was too late and the stores weren't going to be open.
Yes.
So now
no
we have
dick for us.
No dick. No dick belt buckle.
We learned. Oh, I learned that the horn alert button on the remote to the Suburban is in the same place as the unlock button on my remote at home.
And therefore, all the people here at the Quality Inn and Suites learned that too.
Yes. And you have to turn... every other car I've had, if you accidentally hit the alarm button, if you open a door or unlock the door or something, it stops. No, you have to hit the button again. And I was loath to do that because hitting it once had not been a good experience, but hitting it twice did help. It reversed it.
So the other day I learned that my car has seat heaters and a memory set.
And today
I looked down while I was driving and said, holy shit, look at this. It says it has tow/haul on or something. And I'm like, Faith, get out the instruction manual and let's learn more about this tow haul feature.
Now, the reason I can't read the whole the whole manual at once is that I get sick in the car.
Oh, I keep forgetting that.
So I can read little amounts.
She has to read.
No, that's fine. It's just that's why we only learn about things that we look up specifically, and then the manual goes back. Yeah. But yes, if you push the button on it, we've got a dog who's trying desperately to get up on the bed right now, and that's why we keep looking up. It makes the ride much smoother.
It does.
So that's a good thing.
That jerking sensation. I bet I will learn some more things about this vehicle. Features that it had.
Not bugs.
Yeah. And that I learned also that eventually you will hear really loud staticky noises through using our phone with the cassette adapter. It might have been because there was a knot in it. That could have caused some interference. Exactly. But in any case, we stopped and got a Bluetooth speaker in a very small town.
Oh, in Winslow, Arizona.
It was in Winslow, Arizona, where we stopped to stand on the corner.
Yeah, and we saw a beagle.
We saw a beagle. It was so cute. Its name was Daisy.
Because all beagles must be named Daisy.
Absolutely, unless you already had one named Daisy, and then it just gets weird.
Yeah.
Once you've met your quota.
Yeah.
But she was mostly black, but she had a sweet little face.
Very soft.
Very soft, must pet. So we stood on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, and we pulled up, and that song was on. And we thought that perhaps they just played it all the time. It was actually Eagles Live. We heard Live in the Fast Lane next. So
I'm a little shocked that you know the name of the album. I'm just saying. I know the songs. I just didn't know that was...
Well, it was from just an Eagles Live. I mean, it was probably from Hell Froze Over or something. I don't know. Or Hell Freezes Over.
Okay, this is not 2 hours after she said, "No, I hate the Eagles."
I said I didn't hate the Eagles. Fine. I was like... I said something jokingly disparaging about the Eagles, but I don't dislike them.
Okay.
I think my dad hates them. Or did my mom hate them?
Well, because
the
dude hates them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never actually seen
Jeffrey
the movie.
Lebowski is not...
Don't give me side-eye. Okay, we also need to talk...
She's never seen The Big Lebowski. I don't even...
What else have you not seen, Miss Faith, ma'am?
A lot.
Exactly,
yeah,
so...
That's true.
Let's talk about your lack of appreciation for me.
Okay, so Marcy keeps bringing me, very considerately, cold Cokes.
If I get one for myself and she does not have one for herself, I will bring her an icy cold Coke Zero.
So last night in the room, as you've maybe seen that video, we were kind of exhausted, and she brought a Coke for me, and I didn't see it because I went to sleep and I was looking at the inside of my eyelids. And then this morning she went out to the truck and was doing some stuff, and then she brought me...
it was 8,000 degrees.
So hot.
And wherever we were in Arizona.
Kingman. And so she brought me a lovely Coke, which was nice and cool. And there, yet again, sitting next to...
The other unopened
Coke. And she's like, "This is how I show love for people. Why won't you let me love you?" So...
Why won't you let me love you has become the no-wire hangers of the trip. Why won't you let me love you, babe?
I don't know. Marcy.
So then...
My cat's still missing.
The cat's still missing, but has been spotted.
Having a hiss off.
And hiding in storm drains. She's nearby. She's on walkabout.
And I told Patrick that if when he approaches her, she says, "We all float down here," he should just back away and we will get another cat.
I'll just get a new cat.
It's fine.
He saw a lot of other animals. I asked if he could fashion it into a cat.
Yes, like smushing them together. Yeah. Because apparently in the front yard, underneath the bushes, we have a lot of bunnies and chipmunks. We knew about the one chipmunk because he's come in the house. But yeah, we have a lot. And so he's...
Was it a he? Did it have little chipmunk balls?
I have photos, but I don't know.
I will let you examine close enough to ask.
No. It was our first encounter. I thought it was best to maybe give him a little, a mystery.
An air of mystery.
What else did we learn today?
We learned that Waze sometimes lets you down.
Yes, this is after Marcy mocked me for using Google Maps.
Apple Maps.
Because Apple Maps works with my Apple Watch, and it taps me on the wrist when I've got to turn. Well, out here, if you're driving Route 40 east, you don't need any of that shit, because you just drive straight fucking ever.
Todd was our cruise director and had selected a hotel for us. And
very sweetly.
He had also told us about the Standing on a Corner Park in Winslow, Arizona.
So we got that done.
And he sent us like food recommendations for Grants, New Mexico. Very considerate. Thank you, honey. But we put the address. I looked for the restaurant. I didn't put the address in. I looked for the restaurant in Waze, and it said go here.
Blake's Lotta Burger.
Lots of burger.
Lots of burger.
They do have lots of burgers when you find them, and we knew that it was close to the county
prison.
jail. We're in Cibola or Chibola. I don't know how you say it, but in any case,
Not sebaceous.
not sebaceous. We're glad.
Different.
But the trash can man, my life for you. You haven't seen it. It's all good.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking
It's from The Stand.
Oh, okay.
M-O-O-N, that's spelled
I thought you were speaking of the people that we saw
No.
on the way to
But
not Blake Lots of Burger.
We got to the end of the road. We kept thinking, it's getting kind of, there are, some of the lights would go out, like the street
Right
lights.
when you would pass
as you
them?
pass them.
Not creepy.
Yeah, it was very Dumbledore-like. And then we got all the way up to the end of the street
Where there
and
was...
discovered that there was indeed really no place to turn around, and the road ended. And a lot of people were looking at us like, why are you here?
Gringos in cat ears.
Gringos and cat ears, pulling a trailer with a giant Suburban, and Faith was driving, and much like Edwards Air Force Base,
The road ended, and I made an executive decision.
The executive
Often
decision
wrong,
was
never in doubt
was-
is my motto. And I pulled into a driveway because we were going to make a 3-point turn. Now, when you are towing a trailer,
so. Mind you, Faith is driving. I had never driven a trailer before Saturday.
I've driven ambulances, but they're not really a trailer. They're
you
straight
have to-
sides.
Yeah, they're straight sides. And but with the trailer, you have to finesse it, and you have to steer in a way that is opposite of the way that your truck is going to get the trailer to do the thing. And I've had a little practice over the last few days in parking lots around in hotels and things. So, she starts to back up. I said, do you know how to back this thing? You have to turn the other way. I'm like, no, you're going to jackknife it. So she gets out. I leap over the console. She runs around, gets in, and I'm backing it.
No, as I'm getting out of the car, I'm like, please don't leave me here.
No, that wasn't it.
That was it.
That was, we first tried to back up.
Right.
And I realized that I was too close to a truck. I said, you have to get out. I need a spotter. And she said, plaintively, as she got out of the car, please don't leave me here.
I
Why
would
do
die.
you think I would leave you?
I don't know, because I tried to get us killed at Edwards, and I pulled into the lovely manufactured home community.
We do this all the time.
Fuck. Okay.
So anyway, I quickly backed us out of there and hauled ass out. And when
She let me back in.
Yes, I did. I faked her out at a restaurant today, or somewhere else. I just locked it and said,
I'm not going to let you in.
Yeah.
So I put my boobs on the window. Because as
Sir Mix-a-Lot says, you put them on the
you
glass.
put them on the glass.
So she, I let her back in, and we went to get our burger, and I did put Bob's Lots Burger or Blake's Lots Burger into the thing again, and it still shows that it's around the corner and down this street. So we reported that to Waze.
Yes.
That's the thing.
So
that
normally
happened.
Waze, excellent. In this instance, not.
Today.
No.
Today was not that day.
No.
So we still have to upload the video from yesterday because we didn't have internet. Because the Motel 6 not only makes you pay for it, which we would have done, but there was no internet. But there were lots of motorcycles.
We were so happy, though, because we did not hear them. We actually got an
We did not
amazing
hear them
night's
this
sleep last
morning.
night.
So yeah. And now we're an hour ahead of ourselves.
Yes,
Because we're
we
starting
lost
to
an hour.
swim through time. It's just a time adventure. And I will be your Miss Frizzle.
And I will be your school bus.
We can morph together and form Miss Frizzle. That's what
Lily Tomlin will be so proud of
I know.
us.
It's almost 15 minutes. Let's stop it.
Okay, bye.
See you tomorrow. There'll be a new prop.